DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
School's in session.
Bring your A game.
And welcome to
Back in class.
All right, and we are back. Welcome back to our broadcast today. You know, every time I see that OBP, I get so excited. I love being able to see the familiar faces, being able to see that we had a classroom set up. And I'm excited for our broadcast today. And so I think we have some awesome panelists who are here with us. How about go ahead and Irish, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello.
Happy New Year!
Welcome. Hello, Sophia. Very excited for today's activity. Even though our first episode of 2026, we are remote. Doesn't it give us like nostalgic pandemic vibes? Raise your hand if you did workout videos at home in the pandemic. Yes. So, that's a teaser, but I'm so excited. That's what it feels like. And I'm very excited to unpack this episode and into the new year. I think this is exactly the mindset that we're all in for this new year. Also, we're joined by a sister that I'm so happy we're on radio together.
Hi, I'm Angela Reed. I want to thank you ladies for having me. I'm so excited for this show, and Happy New Year's to everybody at home. As Sister I was just saying, being able to work out at home, you can work out anywhere, but working out at home is such an awesome experience too. So I'm really excited.
We're taking the classroom into our homes today. And, if you are at home, you can go ahead and, of course, join us in the exercises that we're doing today. We're doing this a bit of an interesting way. So since we aren't in person, we're going to do a little exercise challenge. We're going to show our different talents, different things that you all can do.
Different fitness levels.
Yes, different fitness levels. For example, especially if you're here in Bay Area, you might recognize Sister Angela on the courts, both basketball and volleyball.
Yeah.
Pickleball and golf too, and all the other types of, sports balls that are out there.
You guys cannot miss me, okay? I'm the tallest one there.
She is, and she's a beast. I respect Sister Angela so much. That's why it's going to be such a fun episode. It's going to be great.
I got a lot to learn tonight. We're going to leave it to the pros like Angie, but it's okay. We're going to have fun, all of us.
And by the way, Sophia, it's here in Bay Area, California right now in the Bay. It's 9:37, so it's never too late for a workout, right?
That's true. Out before we go to bed.
I just had dinner. Okay, this is the workout. This is the challenge, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so how should we do this? Who wants to go first to show a little exercise? I think Irish, you had a really good one that you were going to show us today. And if Sophia Tech could put us on tile view, please, so all three of us can go along.
Do you want to explain the format of today's, what the viewers could expect with our remote physical ed class?
Totally.
Yeah. For today.
Totally. Oh, good reminder, Irish, because what we're going to be doing.
We're not in blazers today.
We're not. We're in our ready to go exercise.
That's right.
We cannot have coordinated all black. Yes. But how we're going to do this, we are going to go ahead and do an exercise challenge. And then from there, after we're done with our, individual exercise challenge, we're going to go ahead and share what our goal is. So we'll hold up our goal and we'll break it down because, we're kicking off 2026 strong. So we're going to reflect, we're going to be strong, and we're going to kick it off this year. Okay,
Yeah.
enough talking from my end. Irish, I want to see the exercise you prepped for us.
Okay. I don't know if this is great to also an opportunity because I know many enter the year. We hope that your families enter the year peacefully with those surrounded by loved ones, of course, in a safe way as well. But I want to take this opportunity to also congratulate our very own Sophia.
Oh no. Oh no. I thought we were going straight to exercise.
I just want to go into there, but congratulations, Sister Sophia. If you can show the ring really quickly.
Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to go to exercise first. Wait, hold on. Where's my camera? I'm turning so red.
So I just wanted to drop that. But for those who have a goal, because we're thinking wedding, we're thinking gown, we're thinking, the wedding diet, as they say, or like the season is upon us. So for those who kind of want to work on their back and their shoulders, I know that's kind of like, right? Like kind of like one of the targeted areas for like brides to be, or even special occasions, right? So an exercise that like I remember going like back to when I was in college was, okay, if you have a dumbbell or even a water bottle, like a water bottle at home, right? So, perfect. Okay, so Angela, Sophia, we're gonna need a dumbbell. I have a 5-pound dumbbell with me. Okay, if you have a kettlebell, that's fine. So I'm just gonna give a bit of space. I hope everyone can see me. This really feels like we're doing remote.
Okay. I have a water bottle. I couldn't find a dumbbell, so I think cleaning wipes also work. I'm gonna use cleaning wipes for this one.
So, like, obviously, okay, you think this might look like an easy exercise, but like the weight matters, right? So it's repetition. And Sophia, we're gonna do this together, but let's, for the sake of time, because we have 5 exercises to do and still room to share, let's just try to do it up to 10. Okay. So the goal is, this is the form. Okay. So I hope everyone can see me. You're going to rotate. How far can my camera take me? Okay. You're going to rotate. Okay. You're going to rotate. What do you call this? You're going to extend your bottle or your dumbbell in front of you, and you're going to extend it to behind you without arching your back so much, okay? But all the while, you're going to keep your core engaged, as they say, right? Keep the core engaged. Try not to bend your elbows when it's extended in front of you. This is the first and the final position. And then we're going to extend counterclockwise. So start on your right, behind your head, right? Without arching your back, because that we're not trying to hurt our back. And then have it behind you, and then extend that out the other way, and then straightening your arm. So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna try to do that a little fast. So if you start to feel the burn in your shoulders and your arms,
I already feel it.
So we're gonna do 10. And again, for the sake of like time, we're gonna do it at a tempo. Okay, so breathe through it. And for those at home, we challenge you, because if fitness is on your list, this is a quick exercise you could do, literally waiting for like food to reheat in the microwave. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
You don't have to have weights. You can do anything.
Just anything. A remote. You can. Well, try not to use a phone because that's too. But it depends. You can. We said anything. Okay, anything. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, keep your shoulders and your tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rotate and hold it, and 10. Okay, so this again, I repeat, targets your shoulders and your back even. So try that, and also a little bit of your core. I don't know if you guys felt a little bit of a burn, but that's what we're starting with tonight.
You know what? I felt it when you were like, when you said make sure you don't arch your back. I was like, you're right. Let me
Yeah,
big difference,
right? There is a difference.
Big difference. Yeah. Awesome. And now, Irish, since you were able to show us the challenge, can you go ahead and share with us what's your goal for this year? What goal do you have?
Can I have
Yes, ma'am.
the category, because I know there's so many aspects of our lives that
Yeah, so there could be a spiritual, financial, health, social, or educational goal.
okay, so educational for me is big because this year I'm not only going back to school, but I'm about to enter like a very intensive 1 year program. So I'm a Montessori assistant teacher right now. So I'm going to hope to qualify to take the head teacher training, which is a year program, which I hope to be enrolled in by fall. And this is they told me they're not trying to sugarcoat it, but definitely scare me just enough to be realistic. But they're like, this is equivalent almost to a master's course.
Yeah.
So to do that, I would really want to make sure that like I not only pass my classes, but I develop and maintain consistent studying habits, right? And that definitely will include less screen time, right? Like I'll have breaks, but then my beloved shows this year, I might not be able to get so much into it because I'll be studying instead.
Yeah,
So that's a big goal. Pass my classes, have healthy student habits, and qualify for the head teacher training.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's exciting and big things coming up, Irish. Big things.
It is big. It is big, Sophia.
I can't even. I'm like turning so red. I was like, I'll wear it, but I won't say anything the whole time. I know someone will say something, but we'll see.
You gotta show it off. Just show it off. Show the world.
Someone did tell me that I should walk into the room with my hand out first. That's what they said I should be doing. Hand out first. I'm
Yeah.
like, but anyway,
By the way, I just want to know, did anyone feel a bit of a burn? A little bit? I'm actually a little warmed up. That was actually a good warm up.
I think if I had a weight, I would feel it more. And I think if I engaged my core, I would probably feel it more too.
Well, I started off, just a tip before we go to our next challenge. I started off with 5 because I first tried to do this with 15. And by the time I got to 10, I was shaking. And that also showed how I wasn't very fit. But it's like, it's always good to start small before you build, because you want to always make sure your form is already okay. And then when all of the basics are good to go, that's when you can add more weight, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And so, anything you need, you can like use what you have at home. Like we're kind of emphasizing today. I personally don't have much exercise equipment at home. I do, but I couldn't find either my kettlebell or my dumbbells or my resistance bands. So the challenge I was going to show is to see if I can balance this 5 times.
Okay.
Does anyone else have a pickleball racket around?
I don't.
Any chance?
I don't even have a
That's
ball.
okay. This is gonna be a quick one. I'm gonna do this really quick.
Kuya, can we pin Sister Sophia?
No. Let's leave it titled. I'm gonna need you guys to cheer for me.
Okay.
Count how many times I can hit it on the paddle ball. Hopefully, I can make it 5. I won't, embarrass myself. Just 5. Okay, we'll start with the 4.
Okay. Right. No, we'll do 5. You got it.
Okay, we'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Okay, we saw the shadow. We saw the contact.
Good thing we said 5. Okay, exercise challenge.
Nice.
Okay, next week I'll bring one that's more interactive that we can all do.
For our viewers who might not be from the Bay Area, like I didn't realize how big pickleball was here. And it's such a fun activity. Like I actually how often do you play, Sister Sophia?
Not enough. Actually, the very first time I played was the Unity games, and it was so fun. Especially, I didn't play like in the team itself, but I just played with our multimedia, and it was really fun. It's a sport that's like welcome to all levels pretty much. So it was a good time. Yeah. And my goal, what's up?
Let's play more of it this year.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think so, because I should have put a fitness goal, but my goal I wrote was be responsible financially because it feels very important now.
Big things are happening. Big things
are happening. Yeah, but I always spend enough time on me and my goals, and I want to see Angie's exercise that she prepped for us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's another It's another shoulder exercise. I really love doing this, beginner friendly. I also have a 5 pound dumbbell. So with this exercise, you can do it with 2 dumbbells or 1. But what we're gonna be doing is lateral raises, and this works out your it's easy, trust me, it's easy. Lateral raises. Okay. It works out your medial deltoid. So it's gonna be right here. Easy exercise, okay? I promise you. All right, let me just scoot back a little bit.
I got the second. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. All
I
right.
got my
what we're gonna
DIY.
do- You can use 2 too. All right, you stand up straight, and then you're gonna go ahead and lean forward just a little bit, and then you want to keep your arms straight and just go in a lateral position, and then you're just gonna go up and then down, and you should feel it working out. And a single hand is actually pretty good, or single arm is pretty good because you're focusing on that muscle. Yeah, so let's do 10 on each side. Yeah, 10.
Let's do it.
Let's do 10. All right, ready? So start. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You should feel a little burn right now.
I'm feeling a burn. Yeah.
4,
Water bottle too.
5.
I'm sorry.
By the way, do you have your elbow bent?
So I usually I bend it just a little bit. You can have it straight though.
Okay.
I bend it just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was 10.
That makes it a lot harder when you bend it.
Mhm.
Other side. I'm still going. Other side. Okay.
Other side. Ready? Go.
Lock in. Okay.
Lock in.
2, 3. Okay, I'll follow Angie's face. 4, 5. The silence is real because we're so focused. 6.
We're focused. I feel it already.
You're
Oh,
feeling
my forearm is kind of burning. 8, 7. Sorry, 8.
Oh,
9. You're at 9.
10.
Yes, there
I
we go.
think I'm 2 behind, but that's okay. Maybe more.
No, that's a good exercise to
That's
do.
so
And you feel the
good.
burn. And
I missed that. Thank you for bringing that back. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Angie, with the
Yes.
muscles we use too, Angie. I'm like, man,
I got you guys.
that's awesome. And we got to ask you too, what is your goal for this year?
My goal, I wrote it down as well, is better time management. Oh, it's probably. Oh no,
No, it's
better time management.
Yeah.
I feel I can do so much better with that. I feel like so many things have happened last year that I feel I was not very prepared. So I think this year I really want to better prioritize my time management, make sure, the more important stuff I do, and then let go of the rest that is not important. So yeah.
Totally. And you have a lot on your plate too. We got your nursing knowledge while you were, explaining the exercise to us. And yeah, that's an important one. Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know. I love these kind of broadcasts where we're able to I love goal setting type of broadcasts. It's one of my funnest ones I really enjoy. Do you guys have any tips that come to mind when you try to, think of accomplishing your goals? What types of tips come to your guys' mind?
Okay, I have one. So when accomplishing your goals, I know many of us know about SMART goals, but I also think before setting your goal, you need to establish and stand on business. What are your non-negotiables?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I'm thinking about going back to school, but I'm also working a full-time job. And low-key, I might consider a second job just to make sure that I'm a little a little comfortable before I go back to school.
Yeah.
But the non-negotiables are when do I perform? What are my duties, right? My routines as well. Ensuring that I still have, I know sleep will always be, that gray area because, whatever you're willing to sacrifice, it's relative to, the outcome that you believe you're putting out for. So establish your non-negotiables is one of my big ones. Know your priorities, making time for my family and even close friends. As understanding as they are, I don't want to fall into this this pit of just almost tunnel vision of just okay, it's go, but then I still got to remember to make that phone call to still check in, hi, I'm still here, I'm present. But There you go. Non-negotiables.
Totally. I feel that's a good one. Non-negotiables. I hadn't thought about that before. And also tunnel vision. That's another thing to keep in mind. I like both of those a lot. I'm thinking of yeah.
How about you guys?
Yeah. How about you, Angie? I'm still thinking about non-negotiables.
I love this. I love goals. I love goal setting. Love this topic.
Me too.
I want to hear Sister Sophia's first. Let's hear
Oh,
Sister Sophia.
like
I wanna see her.
tips of what I want to do to accomplish what I need to do. Like the
Mhm.
tips. Ooh. I feel like I'm still figuring that out.
Okay, I have one. I have one. If our classmates to help you guys get the ball rolling. I think I love reading books as well on making or like goal setting and reaching. So your systems also matter a lot. So part of creating the goals is also removing what isn't important, removing the distractions. So like I said earlier when I shared my goal, I also shared that I know I won't have time for like a lot of leisure. I know that this year I might not be able to watch my shows, go out as much, but that's kind of part of it, right? Like you have to remove the distractions, but also make it easier for you. For example, I think a big distraction all of us have that is a bit of a time waster, depending how you use it, is when you wake up, do you check your phone and you're
Yep.
so part of like something that I know I need to go back into because I used to have this habit is that I would, because it's so easy to hit the snooze when you wake up, when you know you're trying to be on a schedule. But if you wake up and put your phone kind of like at a distance that requires you to walk and get up from your bed so that you don't just hit snooze, when that becomes a habit, or even putting your phone in another room when you're really trying to lock in. And I know there's that help us focus, but if that is something that you struggle with, like making it easier actually by removing the distraction itself helps it become more attainable and that to be part of your habits.
Yeah.
I just there, so
Yeah, taking
That's true.
distracting out. That's a good one. Yeah. And I mean, part of what I want to do is be more present as well, just like throughout the year. Because, yeah, I feel that when there's so much to do, you're kind of distracted. You're like, okay, what's next? What's next? But I feel like you do your best. You can be your best quality self when you're taking your time and like really just reflecting and being grateful for the moment too. So, and like the theme of today, I don't want to neglect my health either. I want to be able to like schedule exercise time because like we said, it felt good like to get a little like blood flow in, a little bit of exercise. I actually was telling both Irish and Angela before we started on, I was like, oh, I actually exercised today and it felt really
second day of the year.
Yeah, even if it's just following along, stuff that you can do at home. Like you can just look up anything on the internet, all of these exercises. And if you have a friend who knows like fitness, like, or you can maybe even ask Angie, like, hey, what does this help out? Like, find those people that can also encourage you and help you to be your healthiest self. So
Great tip.
yeah.
How about Angie? Did you come up with a tip to help? Our last one.
Oh man. Well, I really like how you went over the distraction, like no distractions. Being in the moment as well as Sister Sophia said. And I also just wanted to pinpoint on also what Sister Sophia said on having people to also kind of like motivate you. Because when I first started out at the gym, I was by myself. I didn't know what I was doing and so forth. But once I started knowing a bit more people at the gym, and then I started having or creating more friends that actually work out and are in programs and so forth, I fell in love. And so you learn so much more. And even you can go on YouTube, I know a lot of people have social media, just be able to look up certain points, and we all start somewhere. Yeah. So I really feel like creating connections, whether it's, working out or even in school when you feel like you're falling behind, you can just have a study group, study buddies, and, just help motivate each other. So I want to see motivation.
Yeah.
Have a group of friends, motivation.
Yeah. Accountability buddies.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love this. Cool.
And here are some of my accountability buddies for 2026.
Yeah, seriously. A lot to look forward to. And, it always wraps up so quickly when we have these broadcasts, but we're excited to be able to, share these brief discussions with you all and with everyone, all of our viewers. So before we wrap up, I will just go ahead and, say a quick thank you again to all our viewers, to everyone who also supports us in Bay Area, California. So to our CFO overseer, Brother Alex Cerrito, our Assistant District Supervising Minister, Brother Ray Del Rosario, our District Supervising Minister, Brother Jojo Bayani, and also, of course, our Multimedia Advisor, Brother Jonathan Ibarra. And also thank you so much from INCRadio, our Clea Tech, who helps us out, and our INCRadio Executive Producer, Brother Manley Andaya. And Irish, do you would you be able to?
And of course, last but not least, thank you so much, and a happy New Year to our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Manalo, and our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo po, and to all of our viewers watching and hopefully gaining a bit of a glow as we see here. All of that. Thank you so much, Paul. We are so excited for what the new year will hold, and support and cheer everyone on in their goals for this year. So again, Sophia, stay studious.
And studious. Back in class. Or in home.
Home today. That's right. Remote learning.
We're back in home today, but still class. Bye. Happy New Year.